How's it going, fellow Detroit Red Wings fans? Wow, we just watched the NHL draft and the Red Wings went way off the board, selecting Moritz Seider for the 6th overall pick. First off, I would like to give credit to Muskegon. He was the only person, at least, that commented on my YouTube channel to call Seider being picked. And I'm sure there were not many Red Wings fans that thought the Red Wings would go for Seider unless they traded down. So, without further ado, let's find out who Seider is. Seider is a German player. He played for Adler Mannheim in the Dell League. He played 29 games for them last season, scoring 2 goals, adding 4 assists for 6 points, which isn't a lot. He is a defenseman though, and I think he's more of a shutdown defenseman than an offensive defenseman like Bowen Byram or even Philip Broberg. That being said, when Seider played with his peers in the under-20 league for Germany, he had 13 points in 12 games. Seider is also a big defenseman, standing at 6'4", weighing in at 207 pounds, at least according to Elite Prospects. He is a right-shot defenseman, which the Red Wings are definitely lacking, not to mention having a big defenseman the Red Wings were lacking in also. His potential is probably around top 4 to top 6. So yes, the Red Wings probably went a little bit off the board. It's not exactly a high-end prospect, especially when you're comparing to last year's draft with Zadina and Veleno. However, this is definitely a safe pick. Moritz Seider is guaranteed to be an NHL defenseman. Whether he'll be a great or just an average defenseman, we don't know. We will find that out in a couple of seasons. But we definitely are getting a defenseman, and the Red Wings are definitely lacking in that. But we do have prospects coming up in Makaizek, Hronik, and Chalowski. Adding Seider to this list is definitely not a bad thing. It's kind of similar to what Montreal Canadiens did when they took Kotkaniemi, 3rd overall last season. And that pick worked out well for them. He played the entire next season with Montreal Canadiens. I do not know if Seider will play with the Detroit Red Wings. I don't know if he has the talent at least. I think he does, especially because he's a shutdown defenseman. His defensive game is definitely figured out. His offensive game needs to work on, but he is under contract until the 2020-2021 season. However, so is Capocacco until next season, and I don't think he's going to go back to play for that team, so I'm not sure where his contract stands with his team. What do you guys think of Moritz Seider? Was it way off the board? Do you think we should have selected Victor Soderstrom or Philip Broberg? Or was it the right call to make? Let me know down in the comments. Until next time, lights out in the red light district.